Okay, all should be fine and dandy now. So yes, we're going with this camera today. So I have a bit of a treat for my audience today. I was thinking of making this a video. I mean, I'm gonna edit this into a How to Wov video, but I'm live right now on How to Wov, as well as Twitch again, stream number 2 of doing restreams, so this is a lot of fun. I'm getting into the groove of it. But I was like, well, I want to make this a video, but at the same time, why don't I do both? For anybody who does stop into the How to Wov channel of however YouTube advertises it, along with anyone who stops along on the Twitch side, if anybody new comes along. So let's see. So as the title says, I am trying to organize my to-do list, and this is bouncing off of the first YouTube video I did on How to Wov. I did an update video about the app that I use called Tasks, that's color-coded and such like that. And I have, and I mean, if anybody knows ADHD, and who has it knows it best, that ADHD loves to, well, it could be autism, ADHD, who knows, it's a spectrum, but it doesn't like to stick to the same routine. It absolutely loathes staying to the same routine. So I have these different methods of when my brain is like sick of doing the same thing and needs to bounce around. And it's taken me a long time to come up with different methods that work with my brain that I can bounce around, going back to in that, because it's like, for example, like I could have like a hyperfixation I'm really into for a month. It could be a month straight, it could be a week straight, like I just had. And like anything or like any other method, like the brain is just like, I am not doing this. It's like it has a fit like a child. It's like, I'm not doing this. I am not touching this with a 10-foot pole. No way, no how. So what I've learned is having diversity. So having different things I could bounce around from and to while I'm in those moments. I'm not touching you. Brain sometimes just doesn't. And it just doesn't. It just will not cooperate. And it's so frustrating when it does that. And not to go into too many side stories, but for example, when I was working, I could not do the same thing every day. I could not. I would get so upset because I felt, I guess, I don't know, like I felt so stuck. Everything felt so like there was no dopamine in it, I guess, is the long and short of it. So anyway, to my point with the whole organizing our task lists, because I have a lot of things, like I have a lot of ideas and I have a lot of things I like to do, but it's all about going step by step with the things I want to do. That is for some reason very difficult. And when I have these ideas, you know, I write them down, but then I lose them. And that's the whole purpose of like my first video on How to Wov was that bullet binder journal. But I got to a point where the bullet binder journal got too overwhelming for me because it was too much paper. And it was like, you know, this giant binder. It had my whole life in it, and I didn't like that I couldn't like simply search for things, and that's why I've went digital. There's not, you know, not that it was a big piece of clutter, but it's just with my own brain that I like to be able to not have to shuffle through things, because when I shuffle through things, then I lose the dopamine and I lose the motivation, and yeah. So you can see it's a whole roller coaster of flip flop patty what not going on here. So I have ever since then And I mean, I always have been. That's just how I am. I have been working on methods that work for me. So besides the task app, I'm sure you guys have seen this binder floating around. No, it's not a bullet binder. Not a bullet journal binder. But it is... I just want to make sure I'm not showing anything I don't want to share. Like any, like, appointment things that would show where I live. But, I have... Let me get to a good page here. I made this a whole, like, calendar section, which I made in, Sheets, Google Sheets. I don't really use it much. I use my phone more, but again, the topic I'm talking about here is when my brain just does not want to use the Tasks app, as wonderful as it is. It's like, no, I want to write down stuff. So I'll entertain it, you know? It's like, okay, fine brain. So I'll write it down here, you know, if you're getting my drift here. And at the same time, it's just that battle. And as much as this is like a teaching moment, it's more so like a teaching moment about awareness, about like what people like me go through with our brain, that it's not as simple as people would think it is. No dopamine, the humanity. Google Sheets, that's something I haven't heard of in years. In years, really. I use Google Sheets every day. Google Drive, that is my home. That is my home. I absolutely love how everything's laid out and everything, because Microsoft, they make you pay for everything, and because you're not paying for their Word document stuff, they don't make it work unless you have an account you pay for on the website. So that's my cup of tea with Microsoft. So I really love Google. I really love Google. So yeah, I have a calendar in here. I have... Now this is really going to show off my nerdiness. A literal plethora of everything I can eat with emojis beside them. And on the right here, you can see it's breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack. And I don't use it. But again, I use it when my brain wants to use this. Guys, it's what do you call it? It's a life. It's a thing that I'm trying. You know, that's all we can do is try. Hey, Casey. I was never here. Microsoft is pretty greedy, absolutely. I also have a section where I just have, I just don't want to show my information because I have an appointment listed on here. Where I have these, this, what do you call it? A graph, gosh, what are these called? A table, where I have this table where I just have little boxes for each day of the week. And that really helps me with my brain, so I don't get overwhelmed by going weekly with planning out my weeks. And I'm trying, again, like just like yesterday, I'm trying to get myself back on track here, so that's what you guys are helping me out with. So that's a pretty good overview to show you guys of what I've done to help my brain work better. Like I also have here too, just blank tables. And that's where I can just brainstorm, jot down my thoughts. So that basically works as just brain dumping, where then I would want to organize. So that's what I'm trying to get to here is, how do I want to organize my ideas, thoughts, like of what I want to do to get them going? Because I have ways, but it's all about me finding it and actually doing it and like keeping it in my sight, because if something isn't in my sight, I totally forget it exists, right? And then if I have too much of a list, I get overwhelmed. So there's a lot to balance here, a lot to navigate through. How to organize, absolutely. My life. I also did a great job. I'm just looking at this page where I did And you can see my format here is really simple and straightforward, so I'm not overwhelmed. But just to cover up all the info I have here as well, it's a table like all the others are, but I have like every 1 week, 2 week, all the way up to 5 weeks, so that's a whole column in its own. Might be hard to see for you guys. The next one says every 1 to 5 months, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the next column is years. And then the next one is every season. So that's at the front of my calendar, so I can remember things that are during those times, because that's very difficult for an ADHD brain to remember. And those are really important things. So that is more like set in stone, which is good. But I like this binder, this idea a lot more, because the binder I had when I made the video, my first video on how to WUV, it contained my whole life and more, which I've been able to make digital. So that one is basically the most important things that I'm doing, rather than my whole entire life in a gigantic binder. So it's much better and more controlled. Now, this is something I haven't shown yet, so this is exciting. You can already see the clutter it has accumulated, but the idea of it is really brilliant. I would say so for myself. Let me just clear a page here so you guys can see and get an idea of it. Try and organize my day in life, but I just forget to do it and give up. It's a battle. Like, it's in the sense that I'm really grateful that I'm not working, because all I do is organize. Oh, hello. I'm glad you're checking out the YouTube side. Everything looks like it's running good. Yeah, like I said at the start of the stream, I'm curious if this will bring, or who, bring over a crowd, and I hope so, with how important this stream is. Either way, I'll probably edit this down into a how to WUV video. But I made this, and I'm really proud of it. Again, really simple. You could make it yourself. But I haven't shown it because I actually want to be able to make and sell these myself. I'm sure I could one day, because that's a whole thing to set that up and to make a bunch of these. And you could say that this is like a, what do you call it, a model type of thing, because I would want it to have a front and back cover, which I'm still trying to figure out of what I want to make that out of. So this is made out of, oh yeah, I didn't even say that. Like, these are laminated, if you couldn't tell. So these are laminated pages, which I'm all about laminating. And that's how you make a dry erase board, guys. Your own dry erase board. Honestly, if you like get a dry erase board from like the dollar store, which isn't even the dollar store anymore, it doesn't work as well as this does. And to make it work great as well, I know, Avenger, I know what you were thinking. What I did is I filled well, it's the same thing, basically. But you could use hand sanitizer, or you can use what I have on the label here, 70% isopropyl, however you say, I totally botched that, alcohol, and you just dab it on the on where you want to erase, or you just dab it on a cloth. And this is a microfiber cloth, by the way. It needs to be like that. Texture isn't, I try and ignore the texture, but yeah, it works beautifully. So that's my hack for that. And after so long, I transitioned to using dry erase markers, and having that and just having the ability to like erase it, and it's very therapeutic to me. And I would hope it could be therapeutic to others as well. So this is for like I love it because it's not, you know, it's not a huge binder. It's a nice small carry around. Like you have ideas, you could like have fun and just scribble it down in all these different colors that you have with the dry erase markers. If you're curious with what dry erase markers to use, a lot of these are actually dry erase markers I've had for a long time, but my favorite ones are the ultra fine ones. So these are like the thinnest compared to the more chunkier, regular, fine tip dry erase markers. But yeah, this is what I want to go through because I have a lot of just scrambled notes in here that, and again, that's what I'm trying to accomplish here, is trying to figure out, okay, so I have it down where I am writing down my brainstorming things, but I need to take the next step so that I can use those to actually do them. And what I run into a lot is I get overwhelmed by all the topics, all the to-dos I have on my list. I become distressed because I'm like, oh, this one isn't like important right now, and by the time, like, I'm reading so much and it stresses me out. So that's why, like, and if you guys have seen my task, my app here, I have a lot of categories here, which I do like because I could put these ideas in those categories. Just a side note, like something I struggled with a lot is being able to remember that these side categories exist. But I've been doing this method for so long, and I have a very small, I guess you could say, community of tools that I use so that I will remember where I put things. So, okay, so now that I'm saying that, I'm getting these ideas now because I want to have it in here. So that's at my fingertips. Because I ran into this all the time because I've noticed a huge thing, and I've done this myself, that ADHDers do, neurodivergent, however you want to define it. We always get a calendar, and we're like, I swear I'm going to keep up with this calendar. But then it comes with needing to remember to flip it over to the next month, or needing to remember that important, to need to put that important date on the calendar itself. And it just, over time, like, you feel good about it in a very short span of time, and then it just becomes for like overwhelming, or you just don't remember it, or, you know. So I was always like, I really want something that I can always have on me, which would always be my phone. So that's why I like to make it a priority to put whatever to-dos, appointments, events, plans, whatever, into my phone. That has to be its primary location, where this is primarily for brainstorming, just because it makes a big difference between typing on your phone versus actually writing it out, because you're using some science about using a different part of your brain, because you know that you're actually writing letters here where you're just typing, so it's not the same. So you remember it better if you write it on here, in a way, and it's fun. It's fun. It's, you know, somewhere else. It's not on your phone. You get to basically color in a way, which I love. So I'm just trying to get over this hurdle that I've been running into a lot with transferring either like whatever ideas I have on here. I also have some in here I gotta go through. I'm getting hot, so that's good. Because especially today, it's cold outside. Let me get a drink for a moment. So yeah, like I have my ideas down in here too. Let me see. Yeah, I can show this. So this is just again, brainstorming. So I have it in the in the table approach where each box is its own category. And it's mostly just like ideas I want to do. But again, my problem is the task initiation is the word, I guess. I'm not good with words. But to do it, I need to do it and plan it and schedule it, and oh gosh, it's hard. It's hard. So that's what I want to accomplish today and figure out. So that's why I'm so happy I have you guys here watching. And let's see what I can finally come up with once and for all, so I can actually do things and not just because I like to say to explain it, to define it, is my brain every day I wake up, it's different. Like I was explaining before with not being like, you know, like not being able to touch something like with a 10-foot pole because I can't stand doing it. Either because I did it too much that the dopamine is gone from it, or it just doesn't have dopamine in it, and I just need that type of oomph to get me going to do it. Things like that. So, and I believe for ADHDers or even anybody, to make life a game, to make it fun, because that makes you actually want to do things and have a good time doing things. Like I'm standing where I am today with my mindset because I was so sick of being stuck in a not good mindset for a very long time that I don't want to just sit around and be in my head, you know? So that's why I'm so passionate about this. There's many other reasons, but that's one of them. So make it a game. And that's why I love my color codes, my color coding. I love oh, let's get into this. By the way, another tip, not sponsored by the way, I kind of wish I was. What I have in my headphones that's actually connected to my laptop right here, I keep looking down at, because he actually doesn't allow people to use them in their streams or videos, his music that he makes. This guy is magical with making beats that just help my brain work. So I have these strategies, I have these tools like anybody does, which I've heard especially people get through therapy with getting to know themselves and work with themselves to find and use ways that help them function better. So this guy is one of my tools, this music he makes. His name is Jason Lewis, Mind Amend on YouTube. And he has, I don't even know how many, but he has an insane amount of beats that he makes. And it's no words. I do best without any words with music because it's music. I do best with no words with music because when I'm trying to think of stuff and then, you know, people are saying words, it kind of like gets all... So And I feel like I'm just in general, like I'm sensitive with music because it puts me in. Ooh, wait. I'm seeing Restream is behind. I have the page up. What happened? This is my first time like really learning about this. Because it's showing me lifting up my binder, which I did like, what, 10 minutes ago? Okay, but on YouTube it looks all up to date. I don't know why Restream page itself is showing me that then. Avenger would know if he wanted. Oh, yeah, no. It's really behind, at least on the Restream page, but on YouTube we're all caught up. Always behind. Okay. Because I only have it open for the chat. I can't remember how you did the chat before. Twitch is sometimes behind. Or at least I know with using YouTube myself, when Avenger would stream, YouTube would be behind, if that's what you meant as well. Alright, well that's good anyway, because I was like, wait a second, I want people to be with me here. But yeah, I was trying to figure out how to get the chat to be out of the... Oh wait, okay, I could do a pop-out chat with YouTube, just so I can make sure nothing goes screwy. Because I believe Avenger told me Restream, most of its problems would be with YouTube if it misses any chats on there. So it looks like I'm good. Let me just cover myself so I'm not like watching myself, because that's not up to date. Okay. All right, get another drink here. But yeah, let's get the ball rolling. Let's get back into it. What was I talking about? Yeah, the music. Yeah, so I don't do good with music that has words. And I feel like a strong connection to music myself. It really like messes with my mind and my feelings. I'm just really sensitive to music in that way. So like, just fun fact, I mostly listen to just instrumental music. I don't really like music with words or anything unless I'm feeling that emotion and just want to get it out. I use music as a tool. I don't really use it as just to listen to, because also I get really, 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 really annoyed, and then it can make me angry to a point if I hear something too much. And if you can see it now, that goes with me having that difficulty to be able to do the same thing all the time. So things are kind of connecting here, right? I don't know. That's just my brain. That's just how I function. Off-centered. I don't know how that's possible. If you want to send me a screen... Oh, I see it. How did that happen? Yeah, look at me, guys. What? All right, well, let me fix this. I don't know what... Maybe it was like that. I would hope it was like that before. Usually just get comfy and vibe to all types of music. Yeah, I'm pretty good as well with being open-minded with all types of music myself. Yeah, I think it was like that too. Good job, Avenger, seeing that, because I did not see that. Let's get this centered here. Ooh, I'm seeing, oh, there it is. Oh, okay. I saw Avengers comment on YouTube, and then it went into Restream like 2 seconds after. Been like that, though. Yeah. Well, now we got it fixed. Yeah, that's good. Whew, I'm really out of breath. I gotta make sure I'm good so I can, plow today with all this snow that we're supposed to get. I heard, it's not supposed to stop until, like, tomorrow night. Yikes. especially if it's going at this pace. Yeah, then what the weatherman said could be true. But yeah, that's me with music. When I need to focus, I really just need to be in a room to myself without any distractions. I mean, like, you guys know I do the body double streams, like that's fine, but it's the repetitive noises. It's the music that has all these emotions in it, and they bring those emotions out of me too. I guess that has to go with me being an empath, which I'm pretty sure I'm an empath. I mean, it's not like I was diagnosed or anything, but there are a lot of things I've come across that lead to I have to be an empath, especially for those of you who have seen what I can do spiritually. So that's that. So I'm listening to that. That's helping me think and talk to you guys, because pure silence, like Pixel and I were saying last night, pure silence is painful. Oh, and Avenger, since I have you here, we were, I went on stream because I really needed help to focus, to clean up my room, which my brain thought was 10 times harder than it actually was, but I just needed my beautiful, amazing people on here to help me. And I finally got my galaxy light set up again, and as soon as I put it on, my brain and body were like, like it was like the switch I didn't know I had to get me to finally relax. So I'm really happy with that. Oh, speaking of, I was trying to figure out how to get it higher. I was able to, and it's pretty sturdy. It's kind of a jank, I guess you could say, way to do it, but it's something. I can show you guys. Oh, Sabrina booty. So I literally have like these containers I had just stacked on top of each other with heavy things in them. Booty jump scare. But that works. It works. I wish I could build like a shelf in that very corner there so it can work a lot better, but it's at least high enough so it's not in my eyeballs. Precariously placed. Well, they're definitely placed in the way that they won't fall over, and they have some heavy things on them so they won't fall over. So that's good enough for now so I can enjoy it again, because I really missed that. All right, well, let's not get off track here, right? I gotta do something. I gotta be productive with finally getting all these amazing ideas I have that I write down into action. So I know, and that's the other thing with ADHD is everything, like we always want to do things the hard way. But the hard way is also the fun way. So I could literally just go through each one of these and schedule when I want to do it and be done. But no, I don't want to do that. I could do that, but I don't want to. Why am I like this? Can I sit? Can I make my stool higher? Oh, it was stuck. I love that I have a stool. This was actually my mom's for when she would cut hair of the family when they would come over. And it hasn't been used in a very long time. So I was like, wait a second, I could use it as a nice fidget chair. So I'm actually pretty sure this had to have come from like one of those places like Burlington Coat Factory or something. I am totally procrastinating, guys. Do you see how much I want to do this? But no, it's so much fun to, I'm sitting in it now, on it. It's so much fun to talk about our interests. That's something that we love to do. All right. Well, since I'm at it, because this is fun, procrastinating again, but it's okay. We'll get to it. I'm revving myself up to it. So I know this is like a thing. I haven't really looked into it, but have you seen like those computer desks where these people have like these fancy gel things or their like wrists and like the mouse. I never understood that until yeah, like gel. It's definitely gel. It's kind of weird. But yeah, it would be for like the keyboard and the mouse to rest uh your wrists on. And yeah, seriously. Yeah. So I was like, okay, why? Like, because I have been having this like pins and needles pain specifically behind my right shoulder, and it goes down my arms, well, both arms. And I've been trying to figure out what causes it. And one of the things I came across was being on the computer too much with like my wrists bent or something like that. And that's why people have those special gel things to rest their wrists on so that it doesn't become like something worse. And I'm like, oh boy, because I've had this for a long time. It's been really bothering me. So you know what I did? You know what I did to fix that issue? I brought up my old Webkinz, guys. So to just have my wrists on. How do you like that? And actually, they're not my old Webkinz. I actually came across these. Look at me, side story. It's okay, we're having fun, right? I love the sensory of these and the look of these. Like, oh my gosh! But no, I got these from a flea market, like probably 5 years ago. I got so lucky. The guy didn't even know anything about them. He was just selling them for cheap, and that's like the best deals you can get if someone doesn't know how like rare and popular these are, especially at that time, because you know, with how old these are. But yeah, and I get to I love like holding their feet sometimes, and like there's like beads in their feet, and it's such a sensory thing. So guys, this is so much better than gel things if you're looking into like wanting to comfort your wrists. Like there you go. And this guy here isn't a Webkinz. This guy actually has a sweet story. So you can see it has Velcro hands, which I can also literally just do this if I wanted to use my mouse. But I got this at like a, what do you call it, like a discount store or something, and it came with another elephant, a gray one, I believe, that was hugging each other. They were hugging each other, and I was like, wait, that's like a really great gift for Avenger. So he has the gray elephant. And what's even better about this, look at me, I'm like selling, is they smell like lavender. So you can like warm it up in the microwave. Guys, if you know me, or at least you're really getting to know me this stream, with some refreshers as well, is I live for multi-purpose cleverly made things, and this is one of them. So yeah, that's my setup going on right now. So I'm very happy that I came up with that, and I feel very clever. So that's what I have going on with that. All right. See, that made me feel a lot better. Just talking about that. That gave me that dopamine. So yeah, because I don't want to put whatever I have for every day of the week. Because it's like, what if something else comes up? Gosh, oh, thank you for visiting, Mars. I appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you can I mean, I'm sure you can get home safe, but geez, being at work during this time. Right. Goodness grief. It's like some jobs don't think about stuff like that. It doesn't make me happy. Okay. I'm trying to do a step 1 here. Well, that's good. That's good. Good you could be on your phones just doing whatever. I'm glad I can keep you company. Thank you for visiting. Okay. The other people are watching movies. What? I mean, that's not bad to get paid just to do all that. With the jobs I worked at, they would never let us do any of that, so that's great. But no, like I was saying earlier, I was like, oh, I'm so selling, and that's literally what I did when I was at Planet. So that was like coming out of me. That not that I'm selling you guys anything. I just am passionate in making life easier, right? Oh, so I'm trying, see, this is me scrambling, and this is why I have you guys here helping me. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, how I want to approach this. AI has helped me a lot with trying to organize my mind in that way. But of course, with it, I mean, it could be the way I worded it, but when I asked it, it's like, do it this way, and I'm kind of like, Love that for them. I'm just trying to see, why does this say Restream bot next to Avenger as if it's the hubby? Mars, he was your friend first. There you go, there's Hi Mike. So funny. Couple of them even playing Jenga. Dude, that's the life. I would love to just get paid to just do that. Restream says, right. Yeah. I have both of them up. It's very interesting. Yeah, because it said, like, when he said love that for them, it said Restream bot, and then now he says hello Mars and it's YouTube. I'm just learning about this whole new Restream thing. Yeah, defected to the YouTube side. All right. How do I want to do this? My brain is already like... I love it. I love that you're bouncing back and forth. Okay. And you guys are free to, like, pick my brain as well from what I shared. If it's like, Brooke, you're doing way too much work, or like, you know, like this can be so much easier. But I've been through this 1,000 times. And I feel like, okay, here we go. We're getting onto something. I feel like I want to, like, it makes me feel better assigning everything a color, or like color and category. Because that gives me that dopamine, and that keeps it where it is, so I know where to find it when I'm in that mindset. That's what I want. That's what I want. Okay, I'm writing this down. Write that down. Write that down. Get me in the mindset. I love surrounding myself with all the things I'm doing to get me deeper into what I'm doing, if that makes sense. He's an imposter. Tonight, buddy, I will be in bar campaigning. No, you're an imposter. I have a urge to create content, but my brain is just monkey clapping symbols. Yeah, when I was working, I could only work. I couldn't do anything else. I was like in bed, just, what do you call it, being a potato, because I could not function. So that's why I'm trying, like, all my hardest, all my best to make this my job. My nose is just saying hello. I am Alfarius. You're Alfarius? We are Alfarius? What? Like, what? What's going on? Remember that lizard button is popular? Yeah, it is popular. I've noticed that. Lizard. It's such a stem. Or however you call it. Okay. Yeah, I want to get myself in the mindset. I'll learn a category because it will motivate me to gravitate and do it more. Lizard. See, I don't need the button. I could just say it myself. But no, that imagine you guys just say lizard all the time, and I'm like, oh, lizard. Oh my gosh, that's why I don't really have redeems like that because that drives me nuts. We're both wearing Reebok jackets right now. What? As you know, this was my mom, so it's not really my style, but it is because it's almost pastel, kinda. But oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love it. This is a lie. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's why I want to do it on my phone because that's the central hub. I got annoyed earlier because I wanted to do it on my computer. As much as I love that Tasks app, I feel like you need to stay on one thing, so either your computer or your phone, because I feel like it doesn't transfer over unless you need to hit a button to get it to, and I won't remember to hit that button, and then I'll get annoyed. So that's a hurdle I ran into there. Is the Reebok jacket that newer one you got, the black one? It's home. Everything needs to have a home too. That's really important. Just like when I was cleaning the other day. Like it really helps for things to have a place, but it also helps your memory so you know where it is. Because I cannot stand things being disorganized because that causes me stress, that causes me to be anxious, and it just makes me lose the ability to want to continue doing whatever I was doing. Makes it not fun, right? Gotta keep it like a game. Oh, that's right, the blue one. You've had that for a while now. I'm glad it's still doing good. Yeah, speaking of Reebok or like brands, I want to I hate talking about my closet. No, but I've been wearing jeans under my sweatpants. That's how cold I am. But no, it's been keeping me so much warmer. It isn't making my skin itchy, which I didn't realize was a really big problem until I realized I stopped wearing polyester pants to just wearing, what are these? I think these are cotton jeans. They're from Loft. And I've heard this thing bouncing around where, you know, it's not good to wear polyester. It's better to wear like, you know, purely made things from like cotton and such like that. So like Loft is one of the brands, and I've tried to wear clothes like that. Well, for one, they're expensive. Two, they don't fit right with me on me. Like it's the sensory or like how tight it is in some areas. But I'm like, wait a second, maybe I should look more into Loft clothes. If like I can find some at like a good price at some point. I'm gonna do all that once I get money coming in again, but that's what I want to do with my closet, is actually get better, purer clothes. Because I would be too hot before too, but I wanna at least, like, I know what I'm looking for. I know what to look for. So like, you know, nothing's tight or too hot. But I'm telling you, I have felt a gazillion times better not wearing polyester, at least with my my pants. The jeans have made a big difference. I only have like 2 pairs of jeans, but they say like you can wear jeans like a few times before you need to wash them. And I'm a pretty clean person anyways too. If I'm like sweating or something, I definitely wash. But just something interesting that's been in my brain. Polyester kind of makes my skin, and I'm more than sure polyester is made in a way to be like that too. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Oh man, but yeah, just looking so cute, so cute. Look at, I could just style his hair. If you guys didn't know, I absolutely love lions. I mean, I love so many animals, but I've always connected with lions. Oh, I was just talking about this the other day with my mom. that at the front of my house or something or the other. I want those lions at the front of the house or something like that around it, because they're known to, like, by so many cultures to protect the house and bring in good energy and stuff like that. I've just never really seen them like sold anywhere or something like that, and I want good ones. So either I'll make them myself one day or something, but I really want lions like that. Loyalties on mask we wear. Okay. Those lions are pretty cool. Yeah, I saw them just on a drive I did the other day. And I was like, wow. Like those have always stood out to me. I've always really, really loved them. All right, so yeah, so I write my ideas down, and I do this all the time. I'm telling you, this is why I need, like, oh gosh, this is the brain. This is the brain. Okay, because I write down directions, but then I just don't touch. I just don't look at it because I get sick of looking at it, and then the whole cycle happens all over again. I need help. Help. I can't do the voice, actually. My voice is a bit. All right. How long have I been streaming? Oh, almost an hour. Okay. All right. Now my brain wants to look outside to see how the snow is. You can see how well my ADHD is working lately. And yes, I can look at my phone to look outside. Ooh, it's covered. Not too bad yet. It's not piling up. Why are the neighbors already shuffling? It's just gonna come down again. I mean, I'm not gonna go out there yet because there's salt out there, and, like, I don't want to, like, shovel and then get the salt off, you know? Where that's supposed to help, like, I'd have to put more salt down if I took it off. Unless they're not using salt, then go ahead, shovel every hour or something. Mom makes us shovel a path during the snow sometimes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I want AI to help me with my brain, because I go through this cycle all the time where I just can't stand looking at something, at the same thing all the time. I can't do the same thing every day. I can't live like that. I just would go nuts. So it's like, how can I... So that's why I like the categories. So I can just venture off into a category for when I'm in the mind, the headspace. But I'm just trying to think of... Okay, so I have this physical thing. I know to go to the whiteboard to just put ideas down. Okay, I'm getting it. Because if I have these visual cues and not, like, instructions, I do much better. See, you're helping me, guys. You're helping me figure this out. I have a thing on Discord, and it's going to annoy me if I don't look at it. Oh, it was Mars. Oh, there's Alfarius. Okay. I'll need to look at that later. I think Avenger might need to set up me going live on YouTube in the Discord now that I'm looking at it. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, so I have that. I brainstorm on the whiteboard. Brainstorm on the whiteboard, and then I transfer them over because transferred to tasks. And the reason why I want to go through all this with transferring them is so again, so I'm in the right headspace. I'm like, oh, like, you know, like so I could do like one after the other or like be in that. I just feel like it would help me. Uh and the tasks app helps because I can put timers on it, like to remind me. Branches outside is fully buried. Oh geez. Oh, benches. Yeah, there's definitely a coat out there on everything now at this point. Oh, I'm getting the ad break on the bot. See, with the bot with Restream, it doesn't give me that countdown, which I like to see. I can only see that on Twitch. So I know when it's going to interrupt us here. Yeah, 38, 37 seconds. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get my brain together during the break anyway. Or I could walk around. I should walk around, because I've been way into the hyper focus. Yeah, so I'll take a walk around and then come back to this with a fresher brain. So 20 seconds. So I'll be back. All right. Should be back. Should be back. Alrighty, so we back. So I want to make. I'm such a categories girl. So I have all these categories here. My phone. I want to do this. I do like to use this too to just like write down a quick thing of like what I'm doing because that helps me focus and not jump from different tasks as well. So doing that helps me a lot. Just a tip. I'm just really trying to think here because it's like I love tasks. Because I do this all the time is I get overwhelmed by all this stuff that I have and then I just don't want to do it. So that's why I gotta breathe, right? And do one step at a time and not look at everything all at once because I feel like that's what's happening. Yeah, so I'm looking here. I have, like, just in one of my folders I have here. Yeah, because my brain changes a lot with what I'm doing. But what I struggled with the most was not being able to stay on the right track when I was working, because again, my brain would change all the time. Where now I have a better handle on things than I did before. So I am actually feeling like I want to put this in a Word document. I don't know why I feel like I'm portraying tasks by doing that, but I just feel like it's easier. Ah, see, guys, if you're understanding, I hope you can understand what this is living in my brain. Because what I didn't have before was the ability to be on my computer when I was working. That was a big issue. So, like, if I did it in a Word document, oh, I would need it to be in a certain format so that I could see it on my phone. So, what if I made, like, tasks in a way on my phone? Word, yeah. Microsoft again. But Google Sheets, no. Everything with Google is free for Sheets, PowerPoints. I'm actually really shocked you don't know much about it because that's all my school used. I would think a lot of schools use it for like, PowerPoint presentations for papers and such like that cuz that's what I'm really glad my school did that. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you should know it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Google Slides and it's Google Sheets. That's what it's called. Yes, I did use Classroom actually. I was in my senior year when they introduced Classroom. I actually didn't mind it. I mean, I liked everything going digital from what they were doing before, so that's just me. And I liked that they had Chromebooks, so we had our own computers. I'm just a big techie. So I liked that everything was on there. than the other way. So at the same time, oh gosh, like this is the back and forth, guys. This is the back and forth I deal with. Because I could make this whole thing. I could make it with like Google Sheets. And then I could like not want to use it. All right. And then if I like push myself to do it, then that's even worse. I gotta vibe with it. Like Vibe and Pixel. Oop. Neuron activation. Now I'm thinking, what if I just color-coded, like, because then I get annoyed by having to go and find the categories. Okay, this is why I need another brain. All right, AI, can I like word this in a way it can help me? Because this is something. Okay, I have many tasks I want to do, but I get. Yeah. Let's see what I got here that can help me. Interesting. It's pulling information from people's Instagram posts. Because I was curious about that, if it can pull information from like TikToks. Yeah, I brain dump. Yeah, grouping like tasks. That's what I was saying. So I'm on the right track. I just need help to get them into the right categories without being overwhelmed. Maybe I need to make less categories. I was getting overwhelmed because I already have too many in my tasks app. And I would need to go through it all, and then after I go through it all, I wouldn't want to do the next step. Like, I want to do it all at once, which I know isn't really good. I just need to write out step by step. Step by step. Breathe. I'm breathing. All right, so I'm writing this down. And writing down, like, in this moment is a great example. Makes me feel in control, and it makes me feel a lot better. So, like, step one, brain dump. Can I hear it? Is it working? I see the redeem. Or is it deciding not to work? Let me know if you guys can hear it. see what I can do to fix it. 'Cause I want to hear it. Avenger, are you here? I don't hear it. Oh, did you not hear it? Maybe it's Twitch just being weird, hopefully. But I felt it. I felt the healing energy. Okay, so Pixel didn't hear it. So I don't know if it's a restream thing with my redeems not being heard. Or it's just Twitch being weird for a moment. Avenger, if you want to help me out and see if you want to try some other redeems to see if it was just that, or if you have any tips from using Restream yourself for a bit. Alright, I want to brain dump, and then I want to group them into categories so my brain doesn't have to switch constantly. Right, that's what I'm looking for. So, category. So I'm on the right track. Doesn't affect that stuff. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's not like a whole headache with that. Yeah, I don't hear that one either. Maybe it's having a day. My redeems are usually pretty good. They usually work. So maybe it's the snow. My shoulder. So I'm gonna have another B12 because apparently that works and I can't poison myself with it. Now you guys are spamming them. What the heck? Yeah, drugs. At least it's like I'm all about natural stuff. So like I heard, or at least my doctor, so I have confirmation from my doctor. And this isn't any advice whatsoever. I'm just talking. This is for entertainment purposes only. She said that if I have a lot of B12 anyway, I only have very small amounts anyway, very small than the regular person. But she said I pee the excess of it out anyway, so that's good. That's good. My body does that. I'll text that happen. Okay, so the way it's telling me to organize them in this way is different. So like, let me write these down. My redeems broke. They broke it in. So context, it's saying all tasks happen at your desk, all phone calls or all errands. So what does that mean by context? That just tells me that they just do ones that where you do them. So like place. Not context, right? That's what I'm getting from that. That's something else that frustrates me is I've always had this with not being able to understand what somebody's telling me. To not be like be able to be on the same page without a lot of explaining. To get my brain into being like, oh, that's what you mean. Effort level. Okay, so like it can take 5 minutes or okay. I like that one. My shoulder's been really bothering me today, though. I don't like, what, I think I've had 3. Okay. By life domain, personal, work, household, or health. What? I'm gonna need it to explain to me better. Snow seems to have buried a few bushes outside. Oh, the statuses are changing. Yeah, I wonder if anybody's walking their dogs outside my house. I'm gonna need to eat soon so I can keep going with this. Yeah, so I've done that with the category system with color coding everything. But this is like a different way than what I had. So I have like less categories, which is what I'm looking for. Brain. Um. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Woo! I never sneeze on stream. That's what my sneeze sounds like, since everybody's like sneezes or even laughs like sound different. And then colors. I'm all about the colors. It sounds like a sneeze. Okay, I like this. So like work and then personal creative, home errands. I can do that. I can do it. It's just a lot of work, which I just don't want to lose my focus with this in my mind, my headspace. Okay. Ooh, I like that. 1-3-5 rule. Each day, pick one big task, 3 medium tasks, and 5 small tasks. Once you have these 9 items, ignore the rest of the master list. If a task feels scary, it gets it. Break it into micro steps so small you can't fail. Yeah, I really need to do that. Don't use more than 3 to 5 colors total. Too many colors create a different kind of visual color clutter, which I have done. Avenger, what are you doing? Okay. All right. That big step is done. I did my notes. I did my notes. So now it's all about doing it. Doing things. Okay. I'm trying to think. Because I was like, I kind of want to eat after stream so I can just chill. So I could probably do like another half hour. Okay. So I want to create. Hey, that's my line. I want to create. So I want to feel in control. So I like want to write stuff down again. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Makes me feel better. I'm a thief in the night. Alright, I'm just having it because my brain is like, so it can help me out. I don't get overwhelmed. Okay. So I don't have to do like a whole huge thing as like how I'm thinking here. I could literally go through what I already have and color code them, which is what the Tasks app has, which I did use before, but I just stopped doing that. Okay. I got this. I got this. Okay. I can add what these are here. Wait, hold on. I think it has that function. Okay. Yes, it does. Uh okay, so I can do okay. All right, master list it's talking about, which helps with that whole brain dumping. Move it to today list. Yeah, enjoy your lunch. Thank you for keeping me company. Stay warm. Have some hot chalky. Oh, thank you for telling me you're still here so I'm not alone, or I don't feel alone. Yeah, I'm gonna just stay on for until the next ad and then I'll eat. But I'm trying to really get this here in my brain. Okay. I'm just thinking once I do revamp my closet one day, it'll be very easy to do shopping because everything's like mostly made of polyester. All right. Hey, happy time zones. Yeah, we're definitely just chilling here. I'm gonna get off after the 2 hour mark, so I'm just organizing my notes and just chilling with you guys. So welcome. Snow started over here at 9:15 this morning, and it's coming down quick. So we heard it's supposed to stop tomorrow at like night at like 8 p.m. So we'll see. I'm the one who's going to be shoveling, so I'm resting up. Oh, yep. Good idea. Yep, it's already over here on the East Coast. I was wearing gloves when I was just outside and I could feel it go through my gloves, and I can't stand when that happens. Gotta really bundle up, and I'm good at that. Gotta wear gloves under my gloves. Yeah, right? Yeah, that is so wild. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm trying to get my list together because I brain dump so much, but I just don't do any of what I brain dump because I get overwhelmed because it's too much. So I'm trying to fix that right now. I mean, I'm grateful we have AI, but you know, at the same time, I don't like what it's doing to the world and such like that. But you gotta pick and choose type of thing, and my brain really needs help to better function. So I'm having it assist me. Yeah, I'm so glad that you stopped by. So happy to hear from you. Have a good rest of your day. Stay warm too. Take care. Okay. I could edit this into a video, but I'm gonna try and translate what I just learned into like how to WUV method. Whew, okay, so and I kind of want to make this into a video for myself to follow when because this is tough. This is tough for me to be able to keep up with. So let's make this a method. Okay. So, hello. So step one. See, I like to follow a video better. I follow a video better than words. But also I do both. I need both. Okay. So step one. Uh okay. So step one, brain dump. That means writing out anything and everything in your brain, or the brain dumping you already did, either like on your phone or anywhere else. Put it all into one giant list. I know that might get overwhelming, but just put it into one giant list. Do that first. Step two. How do I want it? It's okay. Okay, so next step, once you okay, so next step, once you brain dump everything out of your brain, that's all you're doing, not worrying about color coding or categorizing. Now, once you have your information down, once you have your tasks down of what you want to do, now you're going to go to each and color code each one depending on you're going to color code each one. So each one let me see. See, I need to write this out. Uh all right, so now at ne so now so now next to each task, you're going to color code. You're going to put a dot or something like that, and each color will tell you the effort you would need for each task. So that's going to really help your brain already differentiate which ones are either going to take a long time or are going to take like under 5 minutes to do. All right. So now this is just a really rough idea. So like orange can anything now this is just a really rough idea. So like anything orange could be 5 minutes or under, blue 15 minutes, green an hour or more. So this really just categorizes the really quick, tiny tasks that you can just do without like wasting any time at all. Just to get it done, get it off the list for those moments when you have those moments. 15 minutes. I'm going to say like 15 to 30 minutes. I'm going to define blue as 15 to 30 minutes so that it's something that you're focusing in but not too deeply, that it just takes a little bit more time than something really quick like 5 minutes. And now for the tasks that are an hour or more. Like for example, I've noticed that my hyperfocus or my brain works really well in at least 25, 27, or 30 minutes when I'm studying for school. So that would be in the blue for me. But for something that's like an hour plus, that now for something that's like an hour plus, what comes to my mind is like grocery shopping, which takes needing to go out of the house or anything out of the house. That usually takes more than an hour, right? So I believe that just having this and now I have Now I have per se fallen victim to color coding anything and everything, which I like. I still like that, but it becomes way too many categories. So I do really like this brain dumping method where I'm just dumping everything and anything. And again, it doesn't have to be in the moment. Oh, I really hope you guys can hear me okay. Because my mic is all the way down there. I don't know if you were listening, Avenger, if my sound was okay, unless I was too far away from the mic. Yeah. It's like, do I want this? I don't really want it in the shot if I'm gonna do this with YouTube. Yes and no. I mean, people love the mic. I love it. All right, I can start over again because I want to do this for a video. It's not the first time I've started over. Okay. All right. That ASMR is nice. Yeah, mics in frame are acceptable as long as it's not a boom arm. And yeah, it is pretty. It's very pretty. I'm very proud of it. It's funny because the glue I put on it is the glue you're not supposed to put on electronics, but it's been fine. It's the Gorilla Glue. But I know better now. All right. Should I have it? I think I should have it a bit more. I just don't want it to take up the whole frame here. Okay. And I'm making sure that this part is going to my lips too, like you taught me. Okay, so all right. All right, so hello. My name is HowDoWuv or BrookeWuv if you'd like to call me that too. I I'm always picking my brain and trying to find a great way to be able to I'm always trying to find a great way to be able to organize my ideas, my thoughts. Like, I always have something running in my brain, and I always just write it down, and I could either lose it or I get too overwhelmed by the whole list I have of things I would like to do. So I like really want to narrow this down. Uh, so if you're like me, hop with me on this little mini video I have for you and myself, because I'm gonna watch this back when I am making these when I'm going through my tasks. You guys are in a special treat, whoever's watching on Twitch, to get to see how I make my videos. It's literally how I do it. If I like mispronounce something, I just say it again. So it's like a better take. Okay, so let's do. I'm gonna make it funny. Uh, ch -ch -ch. Oh, I did. Wow, I actually spelt that wrong. I never do that. That's where my brain's at. All right. All right, here we go. All right, so step 1. Brain dump. All right, step 1, brain dump. I'm literally using just my notes for this video, for example. But no, seriously, brain dump. And when I say brain dump, I mean you are, even if you already have, like me, I brain dump as I go about the day, about my life, whatever. So I already have my brain dump. But this is why I can't like do videos verbatim, because this is how my brain works, where I need to like catch up on what I'm saying. Uh But yeah, if you already brain dump like me, and you're already ahead of the game. But the main idea with this is brain dump in one section. My mistake is I've brain dumped in multiple sections. I've made too many categories, too many color coding, and this is where the overwhelm comes in. So that's what we're trying to prevent here. To give you guys a really good example, this is way too much. I wonder if you're still subscribed, Avenger, because ad's gonna start in 3 minutes. Heck yeah. All right, now, step 2. Color code. And when I say color code, I mean 3. 3. Only use 3 colors. That's oh, I should have done that before. But this way is not like, okay, so color coding in 3. Color coding in 3 colors. We are color coding by time, not we are color coding by time, not topic. I would do topic, but I'm liking this way. I'm liking this way better. I'm liking this method better because this helps motivate me get things done, because I get way too overwhelmed. It's like, oh, this, that, this. So having this label on these tasks are going to help boost the motivation to do them, because it's like, oh, like these only take like under 5 minutes. I could get that done. Like, and you can do them when that time becomes available to you. You don't have to do it right then and there to like get all those done. No, because that's what I would do. But no, it's about, so with this method, it's being able to, once you have your brain dump, use these labels. That's step 2. You label them with these colors so you know which is which. And then step 3, hold on, I need to write step 3 here. And then step 3 is doing 1, 3, 5. And what I mean by that is 1 big task, 3 medium-sized tasks, and 5 small tasks that take under... So hold on. Let me get this all together. So 1, 3, 5, I kind of... You see what I did here. So 1, 3, 5. So 1 hour, So one task that takes an hour or more than an hour. So that could usually be something like going out grocery shopping or going out the house in general. That usually takes more than an hour, right? Or an hour. Um Oh, what is it? Like when I was a kid, I would always hear an hour of play, an hour of play of or like when I was a kid, like what is it? I would always hear like an hour of play, so like getting an hour of sunshine or go outside. I mean, it depends on the day, but you get the idea, right? I mean, okay, hold on. Just gonna scratch that. All right. So yeah, an hour, just one. Just do one big task that takes an hour or more to do. I think that's really doable, and that really makes me feel better in that way. So then three tasks that can take 15 to 30 minutes. So that makes me think, usually with my brain, with how it functions, I study for school usually 25, 27 minutes to be really exact, but I think that can fit in that category to like study something for that long. Um, you could prep some food in that time. $15 to 30 minutes. What else can be done? You could use 15 to 30 minutes to just clean up the house. I don't really like that one though, because it can take longer. Oh, you can use 15 to 30 minutes to do the laundry. You can use 15 to 30 minutes to prep food, to food prep. Like, I know everybody has their different methods with what takes how much time, which is, and I know with ADHD, time blindness is definitely an issue. So that's why I think to really master this, put the stopwatch on when you're doing each task and write it down. I know that's a little bit of effort, but in the long run, by having that information down, I think it can really help. Or you could just simply go online and kind of look, but just so it's personal to you of like how you function, I think it'd be great to do a stopwatch and note down how long it takes for you to do a certain task. And then you can categorize it in this way too, if you want to do that extra step. But yeah, under 5 minutes, really quick things like you can even like pick up things along the way, you know, by cleaning, wiping the counter or something. That takes like no time. Um, you can put some laundry away that you already. You could put some laundry away. You could. Hold on. Under 5 minutes, you can literally lay out your clothes for the next day to help yourself out. Under 5 minutes, you can literally just lay your clothes out for the next day, the night before, so that you can help your future self out. But yeah, I feel like as much as I love to color code, as much as I love to feel, as much as I love to color code and everything, it is a whole other step, and I am making myself do way too many steps. So I do like this tactic, and I'm gonna try with just taking all of my ideas, going through some color coding, taking some that I will, you know, actually do. That's been my problem. Because I have a lot of things I would like to do, but then it's like I'm not really in that space at the moment, you know, or the headspace. Well, I'm glad that this is on How to Love already in the live version. So it's basically already up there. If you're listening, Avengers, something I didn't do last time was change both titles for the YouTube side and Twitch. I only did Twitch, so this time I did both. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I like that. Uh, it's not like multiple things. And what I seem to find important with this, just with my brain, is obviously with anything to not have too much to it. So I'm seeing like I could add like I can add categories. Well, hold on. I can add categories for the places I would do these things. So like for example, I could do school on my laptop or at my desk. Or like needing to go grocery shopping has to do with going out of the house. Or going on a walk needs to do with going out of the house. So I could also categorize it into a way based on place as well. Again, I don't want to do too much so it's not too overwhelming. So let's just see what that can look like. And again, I'm just doing places and I'm not color coding every single task like I've done. So like what are the places, the main things? So one of them is so hold on. So like 1 hour, so like 15, 30 minutes could be a walk. So like I'm trying to think. All right, I just need to write it down to brainstorm here. So like outside, there's outside. So out of the house, basically. Uh there's yeah, because I'm liking this idea. So it's like if I'm in that same setup, then I'm in that space still, so that I can utilize that more. So like outside, let me see. All right, I'm actually gonna do a bathroom break, so I'll be right back. All right, let's get back into it. Okay, so what we're doing here. Yeah, so outside, yeah, where I am and what tool I will need. Then subgroup them by energy level, brain power. All right, I'm gonna try that. Hmm. What is it? In those colors. Oh, okay. I like that one. Why are you saying that? Oh, dead. I thought you said dad. I was like, why are you saying that? No dad Avenger for you and I anyway. Okay. You do. I love ideas. I have too many, that's why I'm doing this. Hey, Matcha. Good, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. I love the stitches. I'm really brainstorming with trying to come up with a system of taking all of the fantastic ideas I have, but so many I get overwhelmed. So I'm trying to work with myself here to get it into a way that I can actually do them. So I'm on a good streak right now, though. I'm like a good few steps in, and at the same time, I'm utilizing this because I am doing restream, which means I can stream on both Twitch and my How to Love YouTube channel, which is all about ADHD and life hacks, about like for neurodivergent community and all that. So like you'll see me like just present, and I'm gonna utilize this stream at the same time to make into a video. So I'm gonna edit it down. So let me see here. Oh, by the way, do you have snow over where you are? Snow started where we are at 9:15 this morning, EST. And it's a lot. It's a lot of snow. I'm the one who's going to be shoveling it, so. Yes. Very important for getting things done, too. I mean, I get things done, but I'm very scrambled, and I'd like to be organized, even though I'm very organized at the same time. But yeah, good vibes. Good vibes today. I haven't streamed in like a week. I mean, I streamed yesterday, but that was to have help to clean my room because I couldn't do it without my chat. Already, yeah. Oh, that's good. Not yet. Tonight, right. Yeah, we're seeing that it's gonna keep going until 8 p.m. tomorrow night for us. So, oh my goodness. Of course, you know, just all good things, all good wishes. Stay safe and warm and all that. Yeah, I'm very grateful I can be here and stream and such. Yeah, so highlighting. I'm trying to think of both digital and physical. Let me take out my phone. Yeah, I haven't, I mean, obviously this is a huge storm, but I haven't heard like a day and a half with snow. Crazy. We're in the thick of it, right? Into the thick of it. Okay, so what can I do here with like color coding? So I can do a full folder. Ooh, maybe maybe not, because I can only do a full folder there. Brainstorming. Color code. Or I could do emoji. I really think emoji would help. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, icy, black ice. Oh. Yeah, definitely if you can. Definitely stay home if you can. 12 to 18 inches. Yeah, right, and that's going to tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see if this is gonna make like records. Cause I thought the snow was gonna start well actually it was supposed to start at 11, so it started earlier, which you would hope it would end earlier, but we don't know. We're in the thick of it right now. So we'll see. This will be very interesting if this makes records. Yeah, so those are, I think I should do emojis. Yeah, so just do the plain emojis. Yeah, colors. Plain colors. I think I should do plain colors, because I think. Oh, absolutely. That's the priority for sure. All right, so I'm gonna add other colors here. Oh, maybe I could do like shapes, because it's saying shapes, but I think I could do shape emojis. So let me see. I've never really used the shape emojis all that much. Oh, that's good, yeah. Actually, the last storm I could think of was a few years back, and it wasn't snow. It was I think it was actually a hurricane or a tornado or something like that, which we never get over here in Rhode Island. So that's when we lost power, and it was a while that the fridge started to leak, but somehow, like, we didn't open it and it was okay. But yeah, that was a wild time to actually experience such high winds, and a giant tree knocked down in my neighbor's yard. Like, stuff we've never seen that before. We never really have anything like that. So that was the worst I could think of as of late. Shapes. There's the shapes. Yeah, get all colors for shapes. So I could do. Yeah, I'm glad about that. I probably would have done it differently because I was going by what my father wanted to do, but we didn't, not paying for a generator or anything like that. It's still barely scraped by, so okay. I think we were gonna get ice at that. Yeah, I think we were gonna get ice bags too, but of course, it was all sold out. But I'm a big life hacker. I love figuring out things with having like tools in my back pocket per se. So if I were to go through that again, I think I would just pre freeze a bunch of ice packs and put them in like a cooler. I don't know. That's just brainstorming on the spot there, but I definitely love to think of like the best things to do, especially when it comes to saving money. Because like everywhere, like we all need that to survive, to get anything, to get food, or to like have heat. So I love to think of ways to be able to utilize resources and such. Okay. So what colors do I want to do? So I already have orange, blue, and green. So I want to do, because I'm trying to do very minimal. So like blue at computer. So obviously I don't want to do the same color. So I'm going to do, so computer. So computer outside at home. Computer. Computer can be. Computer can be, I think, black. Yeah, I'll do black computer. Then outside can be. outside can be maybe brown, just to keep. Oh, I think brown could be at home. Brown is like a. Yeah, I'll do brown at home. And then I'll do out and about as oh wait, I don't have a yellow. White, that gray. Do I have no, because that's like black. Um what else? I had like another story on the tip of my tongue. That would be fun to share. Oh, well, hold on. I don't have red. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink. I guess I'll do outside. Yeah, I'll do red for outside. Okay, so I can use that so that it's like, because I could also do it with tags as well. I just don't want too many tags because I want it to be. Yeah, so I want each of these to be a list. Okay. I'm trying not to make it too complex here. It's still very simple. So under 5 minutes. Yeah, so I'll just present it this way. Okay. So now I gotta write step number 3. I gotta write number 3. And, oh, I gotta do number 4. This is step number 4. I'm glad I wrote that down. Number 4. And it will be. All right. Presenting time. Why did I remember my mic being shorter? Okay, it's okay. Uh, so. Right. Trying to think of how I want to present it. Step 4. I got a huge slide for it. I love this idea. Oh, this is just to fill you in. At the start of my stream, I like explained all of this, but to give a brief summary, I made these, so it's literally laminated laminated sheets, and they work perfectly for your own DIY whiteboards. So I just using, dry erase markers with it, and it's been it's worked so fantastic for me. So that's what that is. So All right, so for the video, uh, outside. So like what I'm doing is I'm brainstorming with AI and myself to like make a like construe my own method that works for me and hopefully can work for others because I'm going to be editing it and posting it to How to Love, the YouTube channel. So that's what I'm doing here. So I'm literally thinking on the spot of at the same time of how I want to say and go about it. So, and that's me having fun too. Like laminated paper. Ooh, calligraphy. That's an art in itself. That's awesome. And yeah, that could be a great way for you to practice on too. And yeah, absolutely. It's all about that too. Like I was just saying earlier too, like you got to make life into a game, like a healthy game obviously. But that's how you can have fun with it, you know. Oh, Pixel, welcome back. I didn't expect to still be streaming, but I'm making this into like another video I'm gonna edit into for How to Love. So I'm right now in the middle of presenting step 4. Okay. Okay, so now we have step 4. We did the time, and now we're going to do the place. Now, again, for you and me, I don't want to make this too complex, but with having all these tasks with how long they're going to take to do, I think it's appropriate to at least list, well, I'm not going to say list them because then that gets a bit tedious and that's what I'm trying to prevent myself from doing. But so you're doing all of this while you have them on your brain dump paper. You're going one by one and labeling them. So I have these boxes, and again, they're colored, but they're colored differently than the times, and they're not too much or too complex like I said I did before with color coding every single thing. This is a much more cleaner and much more minimalistic, so there isn't as much overwhelm as the other method. But I really like this idea here, and again, I still need to test this out. But I'm trying to get on a better track than where I was before. So I could actually get things done. And I think this method will actually help me get things done because it gives me just the 3 main places that I am, either at my computer, at my station, or at home. And when I say at home, I mean not on my computer. Or outside. So like outside of the house, like grocery shopping. So just having this small little detail, I think will actually help bring a lot more clarity. And again, these are emojis these can be used as colored emojis, which they are shapes you can use. And I believe, again, I still need to test this out, but I believe just having these 2 will be enough to tag on to each task you want to do with your brain dumps. So it can just give you that bit more, like a lot more wiggle room so that you can finally get things done. And it gives you that time frame and it gives you a place. Time and place. That's a saying, right? So my next step is going through my lists. I have too many, but that's okay because it's all about going one at a time and you will get there. Because I have, like, again, I'll show you guys again. Like this is from a long time, or at least just me not thinking like clearly and just going about making all of these lists. So it will take some time, but I think as long as I make the, the ones, the priorities, and that's the other thing with me at least, is I tend to either like get hyper focused into doing just like one thing like all day. It could either be that like I have a hard time pulling myself out from things I'm doing. One, because I am in the headspace, but two, I can't think of another task I want to do because I'm so overwhelmed with my list of things I could do. So I really think this method will help me. So I know it's like, oh, okay, so this is something I could do on my computer because I'm at it right now. Or if I want to have a break to walk away from my computer, which I do need to do, I can just look for something I could do at home. And I know I can get really sucked into things. So having that time frame can really help too, especially with ADHD, ADHD, neurodivergent. I have time blindness. So that's why timers are really crucial, at least for me. And being able to have tasks that I know and realize only take, what, five minutes or under, I can have that mental break. And what I've learned through everything I've read and come across, having mental breaks are really, really important because it refreshes our brain and it actually makes us capable of doing more things. Because I tend to get stuck with just doing, for example, I haven't streamed for a whole week because I got stuck in hyperfocus of editing for my new YouTube channel, Love Gaming. And I was like, oh, if I just, keep in this and not do anything else, then I can get this done. Well, yes, I got a lot done, but there's still more to do, and I didn't do anything else that needed to or should have gotten done. So that's also why I'm here today, trying to get a good system going so I can keep up with this. And I will. And you will too. All right, that was a good spiel I had going on there. And some good noms. Oh, I love to see you guys in the chat. But yeah, you're getting a good dose of me matcha with, or mix, since that's what it said in your description. You like to be called as well. Of just my passion. I love to teach, and I love life hacks, and with making functioning easier. So yeah, so this will be cool to turn into a video all about self-improvement. Actually, absolutely. Yeah, perfection isn't a destination, but a journey, for sure. I mean, I won't lie. I've been raised to be a perfectionist, so I do have that in my my backpack, I guess you could say, in my belt. But yeah, that seems pretty good. I just got to get myself to actually going through my list, my lists. Now I just want to. Because I love to use these as like my brain dump areas, so I could do that. I just loved to put them in my phone so that I have it on the go. But I mean, I could have my binder on the go. But then, so I'm trying to, because I think I could put it multiple places, really. I just really need to have them in those categories. So that's why I'm trying to think of with making this digital. So I have it on there as well. I think that's really important with ADHD. Like I said earlier, too, is to have different things you could bounce between, because the feeling or like the need of like being able to have that room to breathe is really important, because I could stick to something and then completely not want to touch it with a 10-foot pole for a long time, or at least a month or something. So let me see here. Just how I want to make a version of this on my phone, because a lot of my ideas and tasks are in this app. So I'm gonna make... yeah, because how they're explaining it is to like tag it. So I could do tags on this. I just don't want it to be too overwhelming. So let me see how that works with me. So like, I can go here. Yeah, I'm gonna fix this one. So like the green is 1 hour. Whoa, this song I just put on my laptop is like mixin'. The beats are strong with this one. Do. Whoa. I gotta get into music at some point. I tried to look into that, but then it was a lot. 5 minutes. I'll do minus. I wish I could have you guys listen to this, but the guy doesn't let people stream his music. It's so good. Well, anyway, if you're interested, it's called Tech House Mix, Peak Focus for Complex Tasks, Beta Isonic Tones by Jason Lewis. And to fill you in, Mix, this guy I found on YouTube, it's no words. There are no words in the music itself. It's just beats, and I just jam with it. And I can see he makes it specifically for neurodivergent people, and it helps me so much. Like, I wouldn't be able to focus this much in this stream if I didn't have it on. It's helped me so much with a lot of things. Okay, so I got those down. So now I'm going to do the computer, home, and outside. Home. Yeah, right? Like, like, fun fact, if I was, like, when I was a kid, if you asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, I actually would have said I wanted to be a DJ. That's how much into music I was. But I never looked into it, and I only just recently did, and it, like, broke my brain. Well, one, there's a lot of programs that, you gotta buy, like, a bunch of different things, and I don't like any of that. And I found a free one, but it's not, like, putting music on a timeline like you would with editing a video, because I did come across a music editing thing that did that, but you had to like buy a bunch of stuff, and it's like, no. So the one that was free, it was just really like a whole different animal that I would need to take more time to learn, which is fine. I just not in that brain yet anyway, but I'm sure I'll come back around to it to learn it. Because I'm not falling into that whole trap of needing to pay monthly or anything like that. I don't even have any income coming in. That's why I'm streaming as well, to try and make this and YouTube a career with how the path has been with jobs. And I'm good at this. I'm good at this. I am. I got this. Okay, outside. Okay. All right, I got them down. So now I'm gonna do it to a task so that to see how this will work. Yes. Minecraft on your 3DS? Pixel, I feel like you have like everything on your DS, like a whole world. Like you can draw on it, Animal Crossing, now Minecraft. Wow, we're already 2 hours in. Oh, 3 hours in. Gee, well, that's good. A whole new world, as they say, for real. I didn't even know you could play it on the DS. What? All right, so I have a lot of different things in here. I have like advice I'm giving myself. I have bucket lists, like, oh, I gotta try to keep on the same brain here so I don't get all mixed up. Okay, I'm doing one at a time, one at a time. Right, for real. For real? I'm not Ryuji, I swear. From Persona 5. Uh... Okay, so this can be something computer, because this is like a tip, and I want to put that into like organized notes. So that one can take me. There we go. Aha! Aha! I did it. Aha! Oh, and I think with this app, and again, if whoever hasn't heard of it, I made a video about it on how to WoW, but it's called Tasks, and it's for uh it's only for Samsung. I wish they did for iPhone, so like my husband Avenger could use it too. But it's the best app, and it's free too, that I've ever found. That works with my brain. And it's so well made. There's no ads either, which is like, what? Since when? Since when does something for real? But but yeah, I really, really, really like this app. Yeah, speaking of ads, gonna start in a minute. But no, I'm actually shocked that another hour just went by. I'm kind the time blindness is hitting me right now, which is good though. I'm getting a lot done. So yeah, I want to go through. Oh yeah, I wanted to see where these, because I think there's a list where it's just those tags, which is really cool. Can I do it? Let me see. I think I can. I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna find the area. Oh, are you already back, Pixel? It says it has 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Oh, is it here? I will find it. Uh, I know it's in here. Hello? Oh my gosh. Well, that's great. Make 3DS. What? It's funny because it made me think of McDonald's 3DS, but I know you mean Minecraft. Of course it has mods. So funny. I thought I could see them. Is it filtered? What does filtered mean? Tags? Oh, I think I found it. So, 18? That it? Did I do it? Oh, I did do it. Yes. Oh, I love this app. I wish I was sponsored. Okay. 5 minutes. Then 1 hour. Change the color. Plus. Oh my gosh, and I could do multiple. Yes, I found it. I'm really sure that I finally life hacked this. Okay. All right, so now I want to do when that's computer home and outside. So computer is gray. Wait a second. Can I do it in like the same one? I'm I don't know. I'm gonna try this first. Wait. Oh, hold on. I did it wrong. I'm too excited. New filtered list. Um, all right, and then the last one will be outside. And outside is red. I did it! Okay! Oh, I'm gonna need to eat very soon. Uh, okay, so, show. I think so, I think. Maybe air? Is air enough? Okay, so all right, so I'm really excited. I was able to put it in the tasks app the same way that I just described on paper. So you have that diversity. You can do any which way you like, and that really works with me and my brain for wanting to just either some days write it down or just put it in here. And I like this being the main hub, so I'll show you right here. Let's see. So as you can see, I have folders here for each one. And it gave me the ability to literally put their own tags on them as well, each little task, and that will put them directly into these individual folders. I really hope that makes sense. Yes, it is. I am at another level, and I'm so excited to follow through with this. Yeah, so even if I try to add a task without those tags, it doesn't add it to that specific folder, which is great. It keeps it all organized. I'm gonna try and show you a better example. What? Oh, good. So you can also edit on the app itself if you want to drag the tasks or have them just go alphabetical order. I really love how you can really customize all this. So like, here we go. So I'm making an example here. So then I can just go to, let me see the best way I can show you guys. How well I can do this, like, hello? Camera? Okay, so I can go to subtasks. Oh my gosh, how well can I do this? No, I didn't want to go to subtask. I want to go to tags. So we want to go to tags, and then that's where you can see all my tags. And so like, let's say, what was I doing? Oh yeah. So like, I just put 15 to 30 minutes, and you could put a bunch more tags. But here's the main idea that we're going for here. I complete it. So I complete it, and you could see it's all these tags stay in that one folder. So as long as you tag it, it will stay there. And if you accidentally make a task and don't tag it, it won't go into there. That helps a ton. So like, you know, here's another one, just another example. What else? Yeah, so like I said before, just brain dump like I have here, brain dump into everything, write it all down or put it all into your tasks app and just go through each one casually and just tag them, and they will jump right into those amazing categories, those amazing folders, so that you can just visit it. Like, for example, if I'm like at my computer, I'll go to my computer folder, and then I can just look and see what I want to do. And again, remember, the 135 remember the 135 method. So choose one big thing, one that will take an hour or so longer. Choose 3 15 to 30 minute tasks that day to do, and 5 tasks that take 5 minutes or under to do. And I think that's a really golden strategy. I'm gonna try it, and I may or may not get back, depending, to see update of how this is working. But already I can feel my brain feel so much more organized and cleaner. Have like a lot of games to play, but every single time it's just Animal Crossing. I have a hard time going to different games myself to play. Fun method, except for me, it's all 5 minutes, right? But yeah, that's just what I gotta do is go through those. All right, I need to eat because I usually don't go too long without eating, but this was very good because I wanted to make sure I got that done. All right, well, thank you for everybody who has stopped by and hung out with me, visited, or whichever. And yeah, so this is so exciting. So I hope I could either inspire or teach or any of the sort, make a difference. So stay safe, everybody out there. I don't think. Let me see if anybody is like streaming that I know of, because I haven't raided in a bit. Wow, nobody's really streaming. Okay, that's fine. Another time. So yeah, again, thanks again. Stay safe, stay warm in this blizzard we are in now. And I'm gonna rest up before I need to shovel myself. So we shall see what that's gonna look like when I'll do that. When the snow stops. I don't know. Alright, well, again, thank you. And I'll see you guys in the next one, next time I go live. Bye!